are you doing today? Yeah. So I want to be diving into the critical aspect of carbon market, which is the environmental integrity. And in 5 minutes, what I want to do for you is to define what environmental integrity means, in the context of carbon market. Explore how we can increase ambition for net zero transition and discuss ways to ensure that environmental integrity is respected. So let's have a look at that. So first of all, what is environmental integrity in carbon market? Yeah. So it's important to begin to understand what we mean by environmental integrity in the context of carbon market. Environmental integrity refers to the credibility and effectiveness of carbon market mechanism in driving genuine emission reduction and fostering sustainable development. To put it simply, so the project must not must not just achieve the emission reduction on the paper or concept, but in the reality as well, right? To maintain environmental integrity, it's crucial that project and initiative funded through carbon market result in verifiable, additional emission reduction beyond the business as usual scenarios. So a way for us to increase the net zero transition, it's to look at that clearly. Yeah. So I want to explore how the environmental integrity can increase ambition for net zero transition. So you want to have a strong environmental integrity measure to ensure that the carbon market incentivizes companies and industry to invest in high impact emission reduction. And this project will drive innovation. They will lead to the adoption of cleaner technology and practices. And we also want to make sure that by promoting environmental integrity, carbon market will accelerate progress toward net zero goal, making it possible for countries and businesses to raise their ambition and commit to more ambitious emission reduction target. And let me give you some steps to ensure that this environmental integrity is respected. You know, so what we want to do first and foremost, it's rigorous additionality criteria. They are essential. Project must demonstrate that they result in real and additional emission reduction, ensuring that they wouldn't have happened without the carbon market incentive. The second is the third-party verification, which is crucial. These ensure that the emission reduction claim are transparent, they are credible, they accurately reflect the impact of the project. And thirdly, you want to continuously monitor and report, what's happening, and it's necessary, to track the progress of the project, over the time. You want to ensure that emission reduction are sustained and that the carbon credit, are genuine and reliable. That's what we have to do. So if you don't do that, you have a weak, environmental integrity. And what could be the implication? So weak environmental integrity can result in carbon market projects that do not lead to real emission reduction. We talked about that already, right? So this will undermine the purpose of carbon market in combating climate change. So you also have additionality. If you have weak environmental integrity, this will lead to greenwashing, where you have companies falsely claiming to be environmentally responsible without taking meaningful action for reduction, emission reduction. You also have, weak environmental integrity that can hinder the sustainable development. Projects that do not have a robust environmental and social safeguard may have adverse, impact on local communities and also ecosystem. You want to preserve the environment about that. What's that? Yeah. So you want to do that. So it's a fundamental aspect. I'm talking about environmental integrity here. Fundamental aspect of carbon market. What it does is ensure that the emission reduction project funded through this carbon market genuinely contribute to net zero transition and sustainable development. And by upholding strong environmental integrity, carbon market become a powerful tool in accelerating the journey towards a greener and more sustainable future. Yeah. So hopefully it makes sense. So we cover more of that tomorrow. But for now, that's what I can say. If you like it, three things. You want to like this video, you want to comment on it, and you also want to share with people that you know. For me, I see you tomorrow, and we're gonna keep on carrying on those topics. Take care, guys.